How's it going, guys? My name is Jake Fogg and welcome back to episode number 4 of my FM20 Let's Play with FC Andorra. Since I last saw you, I played quite a few games and it's been a bit up and down, to say the least. So I'll just quickly run you through all the fixtures and the games that I've played off camera, and then talk you through the team selection, and we'll jump into our game for today. So the first game I played was away at Valencia B, which unfortunately we lost 3-1. As you can see by the stats, we probably deserved better than a 3-1 defeat, but unfortunately it was not to be. I can't really remember a right lot about this game, but we never really looked in a huge amount of control. It was a very back and forth game, and ultimately Valencia took their chances, whereas we couldn't. And like you see, the only chance we actually put away was indeed a penalty, which incredibly frustrating. And then we followed that up by a 1-0 loss at home to Olot, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, with them taking the lead, well, scoring the winner, should I say, in the 82nd minute. Again, a game that we played relatively well in, but just couldn't put the ball in the back of the net, and I was getting really stressed out, so I was messing around with my tactics every single game, which proved to be a little bit of a mistake, I think. And then the next game, the big one at home to Barcelona B, as you can see from the stats. As you can see, we drew 1-1. We did actually have the lead for quite a while in the second half, but they equalised in the 72nd minute. But unlike the previous games, this is a game that we shouldn't really have won. Barcelona B were by far the better side, as you can see by the stats down below. But it actually happened, this game was during an international break, and because obviously Barcelona B have so many good kids that are in their B team, or Barcelona have so many good kids that are in their B team, should I say, a lot of them were on international duty. So the scary thing is, this was a weakened side, and I'm pretty certain, if I just look at this Severo, I'm pretty certain the guy that scored, oh no, it wasn't him. There was someone in their team, I can't remember exactly who it was. This was him, Juanda, 16 years old, that played against us, already capped for the Colombian under-20 team. Very, very nice looking player. So I think that just kind of gives you an idea of how strong this Barcelona B team actually are. So they're going to be a real force to be reckoned with. Then after that, we did actually follow it up with a win, a 2-1 win away at Ihea. I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce it. Pretty even game, and I was just glad to get a win. I think 3 games in a row that we hadn't won, 2 losses and 1 draw, should I say. And as you can see over here, Batista Maya had an unbelievable game. I think that's probably the best he's played for us all season. He was an absolute force to be reckoned with. 2 assists, 8.9 rating, 3 chances created, 3 key passes, head and shoulders above the rest. Next up, this was a really, really frustrating game at home to Orihuela. As you can see, we drew 2-2, and they actually got the equaliser in the 93rd minute. Maya had an absolute shocker with a 6.0 rating, but it is what it is. Should have taken more from the game, although these stats are a little bit misleading, because we were not that good at all. I remember these stats, all these shots and whatnot, they must have come really late on, or came in like a big flurry, because it was very back and forth, and I think ultimately a draw in this game was actually a pretty fair result. And I think Orihuela were down at about 14th at this point, so it was a game that I was really expecting to win. But it just did not happen for us. Look at that as well. Billy Gilmore, 7 key passes. What a player. And then we followed that up with a 3-1 defeat away at Badalona. And I was not happy at all. We were 3-0 down at half-time in this one. I absolutely went for broke. I took off my holding mid, brought on Ping. As you can see, actually got a goal for us. Went 2 up top. And it just was not happy at all. Like I said, I kept messing with the tactics, so what I have actually decided to do is go back to the starting tactics that I had, the tactics that I didn't lose with at the start. I think I just went chasing after goals, and I just completely messed up my tactic, and it left us so wide open at the back, and we still weren't scoring goals. So I have actually switched it back to control possession, and it obviously worked. The last game that I played was a 3-0 victory over Espanyol B. They are bottom of the league, they're not very good, but we absolutely dominated them. Didn't allow them a shot, not even a shot off target, not a single shot. We didn't have many on target, but we put them away, which is the important thing. 69% possession as well, we absolutely played them off the park. So yeah, very, very happy with that. So I have actually, like I said, change my tactics back. So if I go into the selection for the team for this next game, also that has left us in 8th place, but it is incredibly tight, as you can see down here. We are only 4 points off second, so a win today could take us back into the promotion, into the playoff spots. But look at that, Barcelona absolutely running away with it. Already 10 points clear after 14 games. They are ridiculous. So going into the team selection now, this is the team I'm going to go with. Unfortunately, both Gilmore and Kitalana are away on international duty, but I have promised Hilmar some games along with this Santa Maria, which is why I'm playing him over Lucas Mai, although Lucas Mai hasn't been incredible as of late. So I've switched it back to just the standard control possession tactical style, not changed a thing apart from the player roles. So I've got Casadesus as a deep lying forward, Batista Maya as an inverted winger. Just started trying that out because that is his favourite position, so I thought I'd give it a try, see how it works. Palanca on the right, Riverola and Rai as advanced and deep lying playmakers respectively. Molina is just a standard DM, just in front of the back four. Hilmar and Loureiro as the full-backs, wing-back on support, 2 centre-backs, Santa Maria and Gaffort, and goalkeeper Banyus. So that is the team that I'm going with today. I did actually bring back Fran Pastor, but he did get injured again. Very annoying. So Palanca has kept his place for now. So let's get into the game right now against Alicante. I believe they are 1 position below us. They'll tell us in the match preview screen, I believe. Yeah, just looking at the table now again, Alicante are in 9th, just 1 point behind us. So a win today would actually be huge because that gives a bit more of a gap between, 9th, 10th position. So that is something that I really want to start looking towards. I want to start extending this gap and moving our way up. As you can see by their lineup, they are actually going with 3 up top, which is going to be interesting. What does this little symbol mean? Oh, no idea. So team talk, pick up where you left off. I agree with that, assistant manager, so you can take it. Yeah, let's get into this game right now. I don't know why I've got the match stats up twice. Let me just switch that over back to the league table. There you are, league table. So first highlight of the game, they have got possession in their own half. Played it forward, but great interception. Plays it forward to Palanca. Gets down the line. Can he take on his man? He can. To the back post, and Batista Maya just heads it over. Good start. Promising start. As you can see straight away, dominating possession early on, which is what I want to do. Just hopefully you can keep their chances created down and hopefully create a decent amount of our own. Pretty even so far, though. Not many highlights at all. 35 minutes in, still yet to see another highlight. We are definitely on top of them here, so the signs are promising. Are we going to get anything before half time? I don't think we are, and that's going to be half time. That is one of the quickest halves I've seen so far. Encourage the team. No real reaction. The morale's not great, so I'd like to put a few wins together to hopefully boost up that morale. Hopefully get us playing a little bit better. Oh, here we go. Highlight it. They're throwing. They're going to put it in. We've won it back. Hilmar plays it forward to Casadesus. Takes it down nicely out to Palanca. Could he beat his man? Oh, plays out wide to Lero into Palanca across to Casadesus and inside to Riverola, who puts it into the far post. Really nice little goal there. Really well worked. I'll just watch it again here in 3D. Hopefully I'm not having the same problems that I had last time where it's lagging and it just stops working once it gets to the second half. But as you can see there, little cross into Casadesus, little pass across to Marti Riverola. Gets his second of the season into the bottom corner. Come on, boys. Oh, corner in the 56th minute. Batista Maya's going to put it in. It's cleared, but it's only to Santa Marina, to Molina, to Gaffort, to Ryan. He just puts it wide. Promising stuff here. Really, really happy with how we're playing. Might look at making a substitute or two soon, although we don't... What is that shot there? We don't really have that much quality to bring on off the bench, with Pastor being injured still and Gilmore being out on international duty. Could bring on another centre. No, I'm not going to bring on a centre back. Loureiro's really struggling actually out there. His fitness levels are not great, so I'm going to bring on Javi Martos. give him a little bit of rest, put some fresh legs at the back, and no, that's going to be the only change that I'm going to make. We're playing well. I don't want to disrupt our flow too much. So into the final 10 minutes of the game now, looking pretty comfortable. Don't want to change anything at the back, so I am actually going to bring on Pinger. Just going to bring him on for Casadesus, see if he can grab himself a goal, leave him as a deep line forward, even though he's not his favourite role to play as a striker. But oh god, they've got a throw in the 82nd minute. It's a dangerous ball in. They've hit the post. We've got away with one there. Thankfully, they've not had a I was about to say they've not had a single shot on target, but they have now had one shot on target. We're into injury time now. Hopefully we can close this out and finish it off as a 1-0 victory, and it looks like that is exactly what's going to happen. That's 2 wins in a row for us now. Very, very happy with that. Not many particularly outstanding performances really. Just Riverola who got the goal. Just tell them that that's a good win for us. Keep them happy and continue on. Let's just see. So that leaves us in the table. That does leave us 5th, which is very, very nice. Currently only 1 point behind Tarragona up in 2nd. Although Sabadell do have a game in hand against FC Barcelona B by the looks of it. I don't know if that fixture got cancelled because of international players on international duty, or whether it's just been moved to a different day, different time because of it being on TV or something of the sort. So yeah, very happy with that result. Back to winning ways. Anything interesting? Vintage displays ensures FC Andorra victory, and Riverola shines as FC Andorra win. Oh, Marty Riverola actually got Player of the Day in 2nd Division, B3. Lovely stuff. So if you just look at the schedule now, I think I'm going to stick with the plan. I'm going to come back for the Barcelona B away game, which should be an interesting one. And by an interesting one, I think that we're going to get absolutely slapped by them. So that gives me 6 games in between again, I believe. Yeah, 6 games to play off camera. And then I'll do the Barcelona B game, and then I might come back after that for whenever our youth intake is. Be quite interesting to see. So yeah, that is where I am going to end off this episode. Hopefully I can keep up the good form. 2 wins in 2, no goals conceded, perfect. So yeah, that's the end of the episode. As always, if you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I'll catch you in the next episode.